So it's about that time to review these. It has been way too long. I'm not too sure how long I've actually had these, but the the Etnies James Eco. I think it's Eco. They came with like a little vegan tag on the side, freaking fresh. I love like the blue and gold type thing going on. It's got the stripe on the back. I was a big fan. I am a big fan. Um, their canvas something material, definitely a vegan shoe. I have my uh, G6 foam in there. You already know. I love those America soles. But let me tell you about this shoe here. I probably have done the best skating like in my life with these shoes here. I took these to the skate park one day. Yeah, this is my rip right here, and these are holding on like for being. I've taken these to work. I've taken these to the skate park, shredded them up. The toe is actually holding up, but check out the blowout here is like not as bad. Like for being a vegan shoe and canvas material, this is holding up. Like sure it's blown out and probably about that time, but these have done like these are just as good as another pair of shoes or something. Whatever. I would probably buy these again, but let me explain a little bit longer. Uh, so the reason why, let me just talk about the good things here. The reason why I had so much success at the skate park, probably those days where you're feeling good, you're feeling it, you're on top of it. I hit every single kickflip that I attempted, right, and they were high, like leveled out, right. Good flips right here. I think like something to do with I don't want to show the bad shoe the whole time, but something like they feel like they're really gripping your foot, right? Like a almost like a ballerina esque type feel. Like it's very, I don't want to say narrow, but I rock a lot of like puffy shoes, and these are like the complete opposite. Uh, it just completely like grabs your foot, and it, because it's not like puffy, it makes me feel kind of vulnerable, which almost like puts me into this like fight or flight mode, which makes me like do my tricks as hard as possible. Therefore, I get like the best result, I guess you could say. Um, so I have the shoe on. I'm flicking. I'm getting great results. My kick flips are catching. I'm talking landing bolts. Uh, it just works out. I don't know what was going on that day at the skate park, but I vividly remember taking these shoes to the Two Rivers Wave Country Metro Park over here in Nashville. Killed it, right? Had a great time. I was to the point to where I was like kick flipping over the rail, like on the side rail on the. I'll have to show you, but uh, just the way that it grips your foot is not like any other shoe, right? Um, I almost was kind of in the thought process of like, let me scratch this shoe up as much as possible, right? So I could kind of let me test it out. Can this canvas really hold up? Like, is this vegan shoe really about this life? And it definitely is. Like, I would honestly probably get another pair. The thing that does get me is like the back, like the this thing. I'm not too sure like what type of plastic pieces are all in the back of shoes or stuff. Like I break them in other shoes, right? These have not broken, but it just feels a little tight here, um, which kind of made me get the Etnies freaking gosh, hold up. The Jocelyn's Pro Model, Etnies Jocelyn's Pro Model. It's got like the extra uh, edge on the heel, right, going around. Love those, right? Love those. It's not as like tight as this one, but like it's the tightest pairs of shoes I have. So if I'm gonna go skating, probably gonna pick up those Jocelyn's, right? Um, I do love my puffy shoes, right? I love my puffy shoes, but these just look clean. I tend to wear like, baggy Dickies, like, mailman shorts. So I'm always like, it looks like I'm like constantly like wearing a dress. So like these tight with the, like, honestly, like the dress look didn't really mesh, but it was like, I was absolutely in love with these shoes. I was like, kind of like in the mindset once again of like, let me test these. Let me see if they'll actually hold up. Let me flick as hard as possible. It almost felt I was, like I wasn't safe, And I felt like because I wasn't safe, I had to like risk it all. And that's what really put me over the edge, made me land those higher ollies, made me grip the board, level it out, and get the extra boom. You know what I'm saying? Like normally if I feel comfortable, right? I start hitting the rocket flips, right? I start not ollieing as high or something like that, right? I start missing my shoves, start missing the trays, whatever. But this just like put me in like a fight or flight mode. Not even like, not saying that the shoe really brings it out, but it just put me in the right mindset. Maybe it was just the day. I've worn them since then, and it's just that feel of like my foot is tight and it's not like uncomfortable, but it's like pushing me to like, it just feels like I'm ready to flick. And it's just an awesome feeling. And when I first put the shoes on, I was like, oh no, my foot's tight. Like, I'm not feeling this. I don't know if I should really take this to the skate park. Like, maybe I'm going to roll my ankle or something. Not at all. It was completely flawless. I had a great time. I was hitting kickflips. I was surprised. I was very surprised, like shocking myself. Uh, the toe was fine, as you can see. It held on, right? The toe is still intact, whereas I'll blow another one out, right? The gum is great. The blowout like lasts, right? I mean, this didn't happen for like weeks, right? And all I do is ollie, really, if we're being honest, right? Ollie the ledge, 50-50, whatever, classic. This held up. Got a little bit there, as you can see, I blew out the shoestrings, right? And that's why I had to leave the park that day, where I was skating probably like my best skate sesh ever, right? Blew out the shoestrings, but that happens, right? That happens on every shoe. I'm not saying that these shoestrings are bad. They got like the round ones, if you can see, got like the round shoestrings in there, and I just threw like whatever I had in there with the flat laces. But dude, I was able to once these broke, I was able to tie the round laces again, right? So just pull it out, double it up, kind of make it longer, and then retie it, if that makes any sense. But the tongue is what I love about these. It's very cushioned on the tongue, so it was like I felt like the top of my foot was fine. I wasn't getting that plantar whatever stuff. Foot felt all right. I didn't really feel weak or exposed, but I felt a certain point of vulnerability. I felt vulnerable to the points where I was like, I need to skate hard. But it's like, normally you would think that would make you step back, not skate hard. But I was absolutely loving it. Once again, I've moved on to the Jocelyn's, Etnies Jocelyn's. Those are fantastic. That's what I'm currently on. I got the America Temple lows. Those hold up, right? Those hold up. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My kick flips are not hitting with those as much as they were with these, right? Took these to the skate park once, boom, they were flipping, right? So I think it maybe just like made me take myself out of that comfort zone, and I was like, wait, now I'm like doing new things. So maybe I need to try more of like a narrow or like tight shoe. Like I used to rock the Globe Motley Mids a lot. That's a classic. That's a go-to. Love those. But yeah, that's like my review on them. I absolutely love them. The downsides, I'd say, was like maybe like the heel didn't feel as like cushion, but like that's not it's not why you're skating, not why you're wearing them. It's more so like when you first put it on, you're like, is this gonna be okay? Like normally I'm feeling like a puffy cloud, right, when I put my shoe in, and that's just like makes me feel like I'm sitting on the couch and relaxing, about to go to sleep, which is cute and fun. But when we're about to go skating, rip a sesh, you kind of want that like let's go, pump me up, cup of coffee, something like that. You don't really want to be chilling, like, okay, about to go to sleep. I got my puffy shoes on. I'm feeling good. But flawless. The first thing I did, though, was change out the insole. Got the G6 foam in here. Those have been flawless. So that's the combo I got going on here. The G6 foam. Yeah. Jameson Eco. My first, like, vegan skate shoe, to my knowledge. Bottom held up. Yeah. I'll still throw them on. A nice pair of kicks. They're cool. Just really love like the way that it gripped my foot, I guess. Scratch that. If you can take away one thing from this, it is I had like the best skate session I've ever had in my life with these shoes on, right? I was like, am I really hitting all these kick flips? Like I was literally like waiting to miss one, and I did not. And I'm like, okay, should I try a heel flip next? I don't know. There's maybe something about the canvas material, grip the board. I'm telling you, I did not even change boards at all. Didn't grip up nothing new. Haven't in a while. Recently, like within the past month or two, or maybe year 3, I got like a new board and everything. I've been buying some new stuff. But shoe wise, yo, killing it. I've been skating the America Temple lows, and those are like awesome. Love those. But maybe I just need to step out of my comfort zone. I love the puffy shoes, but something about that narrow, grab your foot type feel just kind of gave me the confidence to flick and be like, all right, I'm about to destroy these shoes, and just, I don't want to say get aggressive, because like basically in my mind I was like, is my pinky like about to like my pinky toe about to like rip through the shoe right now? And like I expected to like look down and see blood, right? But it was like, nah, I'm fine, I'm all good. And like the canvas kept holding up. Just like constantly surprised that like I felt like it was just about to like crumble, and it did not. I was like, wow, this is holding up. I'm flicking the shoe, I'm getting the best like kickflip result like I've really ever got, and I'm like, maybe I should try this again. But I got the Jocelyn's having pretty much the same result. But let me know what y'all think about the Etnies Eco Jameson Eco Pro model. That thing was awesome. Yeah, I should have got some clips, but I didn't really think to do that. I'm gonna start going to the park and filming more, seeing what everybody else has got on, interviewing some people at the park. That'd be fun. But until next time, let me know what you think.